Are horse archers any good in patch 6.0.3? Since I've been mentioning them and the cavalry redline skills are in my video editor workflow, let's go over this unit now. This is the game's homage to horse archers from real-world human history, not just the Mongol hordes, but all the Turkish peoples taking after them and so on and so forth. Are they any good? Yes, they certainly are, but only if you actually want to shoot stuff from a safe distance, because if you want them solely for melee, why aren't you using dervishes? Recruit for 550 gold and 138 upkeep. On Ultra scale, this gets you 60 mounted archers with 5,460 health between them. That's not that flimsy. 25 armor definitely is flimsy, relatively, and being only 60 against superior numbers of missile infantry, expect them to get hosed in direct duels. Leadership 60 isn't actually bad at all. Speed 92 and charge speed 113 are lightning fast. Melee attack 26 is no more indecent than a lot of cavalry. Attack interval 5.1 is restrained, and I highly doubt that's balanced by the animation attack speed, no splash damage. Melee defense of 24 is low, but not much lower than other cavalry typically gets. Weapon strength of 28 is equal to Empire Swordsman with base damage 21 and armor piercing 7. This goes with a healthy charge bonus of 30 and mass a floaty 500. For ranged, ammunition 18 won't seem like tons. Range 140 is typical bow distance for mounted archers. Nominal missile damage 17 goes with base 16 and armor piercing 3 per actual arrow impact, so a bit more AP than usual, but not really compensated for by so many less arrows going out. There's 1 shot per volley and a reload time of 11 seconds default. Total accuracy is listed as 20 default. Calibration distance of 90 means that shots are extra inaccurate past that. Calibration area of 3.7 means a pretty generous amount of drift, but not as much as typical crossbows. There is no arrow penetration. I mean into multiple targets. They obviously penetrate if they hit, just a ton more if the enemy is lightly armored. Aside from hide and forest and the usual buy our blood, this unit has Vanguard deployment, and importantly, can fire whilst moving, firing arrows directly behind the unit as it flees. So yeah, Relentless charges at 3 pits as plus 12% speed, plus 18% charge bonus, but for this unit only 8% missile strength. At rank 7, the unit can benefit from Horse Masters, slapping on an extra plus 10% speed, plus 12 flat charge bonus, and 15% missile resistance for surviving missile duels. In the tech tree, Leather Treatment grants 15% missile resistance all on its own. Kislev unit recruit rank buffs should affect them, and Pirate's weapons will add plus 10% range, 10% reload time reduction, which is DPS straight into your bowstrings. And speaking of that, armor-piercing missile damage plus 2 per shot forever. That's very handy. So how do you use horse archers? Well, that should be obvious, but let's just review. Everything above provides up to 30% missile resistance, speed plus 22% for 112 speed, some nice missile boosts, yes, but also charge bonus rounded up to a nice even 50. In other words, as long as you upgrade it properly, compared to Dervishes, you lose a tiny bit of health, a bit of melee attack, and 10 charge bonus. But otherwise, you get everything the other unit offered, plus ranged bow attacks with fire whilst moving, and 360-degree fire. In other words, you have every reason to abuse the ever-living daylight out of your bows, and once they're dry, abuse cycle charging until it's literally not possible anymore. If that didn't win you the battle, it should at least put you on the best footing possible to fight the rest, not least of which is the time-honored tactic of shooting the enemy, annoying the enemy, and then bravely running back to the Streltsy so that the enraged enemy can be shot full of many holes. Aside from picking your ideal targets, it's pretty simple and it works. Horse archers may be considered a luxury by some, but I say they are very valuable, if for no other reason than because the highest speed is top of the line for their type, and can get to the point where they're shooting hounds in the eye while fleeing from them to friendly territory. That's pretty insane. Hounds are fast. Take care, and have fun circling the enemy and pouring arrow fire into center mass.